is English Podcast 365. Speak better, understand faster.
Hi there. You're listening to English Podcast 365, here to help you practice English every single day. I'm Emma, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, Leo. How's it going, Leo?
Yo, Emma, I'm buzzing today. Just had my morning coffee and I'm ready to dive into this episode. How about you?
I'm feeling fantastic, Leo. That coffee vibe is real. I'm super pumped for today's topic because it's something we all relate to. Daily routines.
Oh yeah, the stuff that keeps our lives ticking. From rolling out of bed to crashing at night, we all have our own rhythm. But I'm curious, Emma, what's one thing you always do every day?
I'd say sipping a cup of green tea while checking my emails. It's like my morning ritual. What about you?
I'm all about blasting some music to wake myself up. Gets me moving. But today, we're not just talking about our routines. We're diving into someone else's day.
Exactly. We're following Alex, a 25-year-old graphic designer, through their daily routine. It's going to be a fun ride, and we'll pull out some awesome English phrases along the way to help you sound like a native speaker.
And don't worry, we've got our vocabulary guru, Mia, joining us to break down key words and phrases after each part of Alex's day. It's like a language workout, but way more fun.
So, grab your coffee, tea, or whatever gets you going, and let's leap into Alex's world. All right, let's kick things off with Alex's morning. Picture this. It's 7 a.m., and Alex is not a morning person, but they've got a system to get moving.
Let's hear it.
I wake up around 7 a.m. when my alarm blares, and let me tell you, it's a struggle to get out of bed. I usually hit the snooze a couple of times before I finally drag myself to the bathroom. First things first, I splash some cold water on my face to shake off the sleep. Then I brush my teeth and throw on some comfy workout clothes. I'm not a gym rat, but I do a quick 10-minute yoga session in my living room to loosen up. After that, I whip up a smoothie, usually banana, spinach, and some almond milk. It's my go-to pick-me-up. By 8 a.m., I'm at my desk, sipping coffee, checking emails, and getting the ball rolling on my design projects. Mornings are all about easing into the day without too much chaos.
I love how Alex owns their morning, even if they're not a fan of early wake-ups. That smoothie sounds delish.
Totally. And I'm stealing that yoga idea. But let's get Mia in here to break down some of those phrases Alex used. Mia, what have we got?
Hey, Emma and Leo. Alex's morning is full of awesome phrases that totally capture those groggy wake-up moments. Let's dive into them with some fun explanations and examples so you can start using these in your own conversations. Get out of bed. This is all about peeling yourself off those cozy sheets after your alarm goes off. For Alex, it's a bit of a battle to do this right away. Who can relate? It's that moment when you finally swing your legs over the side and start your day. For example, I was so tired this morning, it took me 10 minutes to get out of bed. Come on, you've got to get out of bed or you'll miss the bus. Hit the snooze. You know that tempting button on your alarm that gives you a few extra minutes of sleep? That's hitting the snooze. It's a favorite move for anyone who loves to steal a little more shut-eye, just like Alex does. I hit the snooze 3 times today, and now I'm running late. Don't hit the snooze again, or we'll never make it to class on time. Drag myself. This is when you're so tired or unmotivated that moving feels like a chore, but you force yourself anyway. Alex has to drag themselves to the bathroom, and honestly, we've all been there on a Monday morning. I had to drag myself to the gym after work, but I felt great afterward. It's freezing outside, but I dragged myself to the store for groceries. Splash some cold water. This is a classic trick to wake yourself up, just a quick splash of cold water on your face to jolt you out of sleep mode. Alex swears by it to feel more alert. I was so sleepy, but splashing some cold water on my face did the trick. Try splashing some cold water if you're struggling to stay awake during your study session. Shake off the sleep. This means getting rid of that foggy, just woke up feeling. For Alex, that cold water splash helps shake off the sleep and get ready for the day. A quick walk outside helps me shake off the sleep before work. I can't focus until I've had coffee to shake off the sleep. Throw on. When you're in a rush and just toss some clothes on without much thought, that's throwing on something. Alex throws on workout clothes for their yoga session. Quick and easy. I threw on a hoodie and jeans before heading to the cafe. Just throw on whatever's clean. We're only going for a quick walk. Loosen up. This is about relaxing your body, especially your muscles, to feel less stiff. Alex does some yoga to loosen up, which is a great way to start the day feeling flexible and ready. I always stretch in the morning to loosen up my tight shoulders. Dancing for a few minutes helps me loosen up after sitting all day. Whip up. This means making something fast, usually food, without a lot of fuss. Alex whips up a smoothie in no time, and it's their morning go-to. I whipped up some scrambled eggs for breakfast in 5 minutes. Let's whip up a quick salad for lunch before the meeting. Pick-me-up. A pick-me-up is anything that boosts your energy or lifts your mood, like a snack, a song, or, for Alex, that trusty smoothie packed with good vibes. I needed a pick-me-up, so I grabbed a coffee on my way to work. Listening to my favorite playlist is the perfect pick-me-up after a tough day. Get the ball rolling. This is about kicking things off and starting something, like a project or your workday. Alex gets the ball rolling by checking emails and diving into design work. Let's have a quick meeting to get the ball rolling on this project. I like to clean my desk first thing to get the ball rolling for the day. Easing into. This means starting something gradually without jumping in too fast. Alex eases into their day with a calm morning routine to avoid feeling overwhelmed. I'm easing into my new job by learning one task at a time. On weekends, I love easing into the day with a long breakfast.
Thanks, Mia. I'm definitely using whip up next time I make my instant noodles.
Haha, instant noodles are not a smoothie, Leo. All right, let's move on to Alex's afternoon.
Afternoons are when things get busy, right? Let's see how Alex handles the midday grind.
By noon, I'm in the zone, working on client designs. I usually grab a bite, something quick like a turkey sandwich or a salad, to keep me going. Around 1 p.m., I take a break to stretch or walk around the block. It helps me clear my head and avoid that energy slump. Back at my desk, I tackle my biggest projects while I'm still on top of my game. If I'm swamped, I might burn the midnight oil later, but I try to knock out my tasks before dinner. Sometimes, I run errands like picking up groceries or dropping off a package. By 5 p.m., I'm ready to call it a day and switch gears to relaxation mode.
Alex is killing it. That walk around the block is such a smart way to recharge.
Yeah, and I respect the sandwich game. Let's get Mia back to break down those afternoon phrases.
Wow, Emma and Leo. Alex's afternoon is where the action happens, and it's packed with phrases that totally nail that busy, productive vibe. Let's break them down in a fun way, with some examples so you can sprinkle these into your own chats about your day. in the zone. This is when you're super focused, like you're unstoppable and totally locked into what you're doing. Alex gets in the zone while working on their design projects, churning out creativity like a pro. I was in the zone during my study session and finished 2 chapters. When I'm editing videos, I get in the zone and lose track of time. Grab a bite. This means snagging a quick meal or snack when you're short on time. Alex grabs a sandwich or salad to keep their energy up without slowing down. Let's grab a bite at the cafe before the meeting starts. I was so busy, I just grabbed a bite from the food truck on my way home. Take a break. This is all about hitting pause for a quick rest to recharge. Alex takes a break to stretch or walk, giving their brain and body a little breather. I've been studying for hours, so I'm gonna take a break and make some tea. Let's take a break and chat for 5 minutes before we dive back in. Clear my head. When you need to refresh your mind and shake off stress or brain fog, this is the phrase. Alex's walk around the block helps them clear their head and come back sharp. I went for a quick run to clear my head after a stressful morning. Listening to music helps me clear my head when I'm stuck on a problem. Energy slump. This is that annoying dip in energy you feel, especially after lunch when you just want a nap. Alex dodges the energy slump by taking a break to stay fresh. I always hit an energy slump around 2 p.m., so I grab a coffee. To avoid an energy slump, I try to eat a light lunch instead of something heavy. Tackle. This means jumping into something challenging and dealing with it head-on. Alex tackles their big design projects with focus and determination. I need to tackle this huge pile of laundry before the weekend. She tackled the math homework even though it looked super tough. On top of my game. When you're performing at your absolute best, you're on top of your game. Alex saves their biggest tasks for when they're on top of their game to nail them. For examples, I was on top of my game during the presentation and got great feedback. Drink some water and stretch, you'll be back on top of your game in no time. Swamped. This is when you're so busy or overwhelmed that you feel like you're drowning in tasks. Alex might get swamped with work when deadlines pile up. I'm swamped with emails today, so I'll call you back tomorrow. She's been swamped with school projects and hasn't had time to hang out. Burn the midnight oil. This means staying up late to work, usually when you're racing against a deadline. Alex tries to avoid burning the midnight oil to keep their evenings free. I had to burn the midnight oil to finish my essay before the deadline. Don't burn the midnight oil too often. It's exhausting. Knockout. This is about finishing tasks quickly and efficiently, like checking them off your to-do list. Alex aims to knock out their work before dinner to relax. I want to knock out these chores so I can chill this afternoon. He knocked out 3 reports in one morning. Impressive. Run errands. This means handling those small, everyday tasks like shopping or going to the post office. Alex runs errands in the afternoon to stay on top of things. I'm running errands this afternoon, so I'll pick up some milk. She spent her Saturday running errands to get ready for the week. Call it a day. When you're done with work and ready to stop for the day, you call it a day. Alex calls it a day by 5 p.m. to switch to relaxation mode. It's 6 p.m. Let's call it a day and grab some dinner. I finished my tasks early, so I called it a day and went for a walk.
Awesome, Mia. I'm so using in the zone next time I'm focused.
And grab a bite is my new lunch motto. Let's wrap up Alex's day with their evening routine.
Evenings are all about chilling, right? Let's see how Alex unwinds after a long day.
After work, I kick back with a quick dinner, usually something easy like pasta or a stir-fry. Around 7 p.m., I hang out with friends online, maybe playing a video game or chatting. It's my way to unwind and let off steam. By 9 p.m., I settle down with a book or a podcast. Nothing too heavy, just something to take it easy. Before bed, I hit the hay around 10:30 p.m. after brushing my teeth and washing my face. I always make the most of my evenings to relax and recharge for the next day. Oh, and if I'm feeling under the weather, I'll skip the gaming and just crash early.
Alex knows how to balance work and chill. That gaming session sounds like my kind of evening.
Totally. And I'm all about that podcast before bed. Mia, what phrases can we learn from Alex's evening?
Hey, Emma and Leo. Alex's evening routine is so chill and relatable, and it's loaded with phrases that capture that wind-down vibe perfectly. Let's dig into them with some fun explanations and examples, so you can use these to talk about your own downtime like a pro. Kick back. This is all about chilling out in a super relaxed way, like sinking into the couch with no worries. Alex kicks back with a simple dinner, just soaking in the calm after a busy day. After work, I love to kick back with a movie and some popcorn. Let's kick back at the park this weekend and enjoy the sunshine. Hang out. When you're spending casual time with friends or family, no big plans needed, that's hanging out. Alex hangs out online, gaming or chatting with buddies to keep things low-key. I'm gonna hang out with my friends at the cafe this evening. We spent the whole afternoon hanging out by the lake, just talking. Unwind. This means letting go of the day's stress and relaxing your mind and body. Alex unwinds by diving into some gaming or catching up with friends, which helps them reset. I like to unwind with a hot bath after a long day at school. Listening to music is the best way for me to unwind before bed. Let off steam. This is about releasing pent-up stress or energy, like blowing off frustration in a fun way. For Alex, gaming is the perfect way to let off steam after a hectic day. I went for a run to let off steam after a tough meeting at work. Playing soccer with my friends helps me let off steam when I'm stressed. Settle down. This is when you slow things down and get ready to rest, like easing into a calm state. Alex settles down with a book or podcast, creating a peaceful vibe before bed. I like to settle down with some tea and a good book in the evening. The kids finally settled down after story time and went to sleep. Take it easy. This means relaxing without any effort or pressure, just going with the flow. Alex takes it easy with light activities like listening to a podcast to keep things mellow. I'm just gonna take it easy this weekend and catch up on sleep. You've been working hard, why don't you take it easy tonight? Hit the hay. This is a fun way to say you're heading to bed for the night. Alex hits the hay around 10:30 p.m., ready to catch some Z's after their evening routine. It's getting late, so I'm gonna hit the hay and call it a night. I was so tired after the party that I hit the hay as soon as I got home. Make the most of. This is about fully enjoying or taking advantage of something, like squeezing every bit of goodness out of it. Alex makes the most of their evenings to relax and recharge. Let's make the most of this sunny day and go for a hike. I made the most of my vacation by exploring every corner of the city. Feeling under the weather. This is a polite way to say you're not feeling great, maybe a bit sick or off. When Alex is feeling under the weather, they skip gaming and rest instead. I'm feeling under the weather, so I'm staying home from work today. She was feeling under the weather, so we canceled our plans to hang out. Crash early. This means going to bed sooner than usual, often because you're exhausted or not feeling well. Alex crashes early if they're under the weather, prioritizing rest. I was so tired after the trip that I crashed early at 8 p.m. If you're feeling sick, maybe crash early tonight to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks, Mia. Hit the hay is my new favorite way to say I'm going to bed.
Same. And let off steam is perfect for describing my dance parties. All right, let's wrap this up. Wow, what a journey through Alex's day. From dragging themselves out of bed to kicking back in the evening, we've seen how Alex structures their routine to stay balanced.
And we've picked up tons of useful phrases. Whether you're talking about waking up, crushing it at work, or chilling with friends, these expressions will make you sound supernatural.
Big shout out to Mia for breaking down the vocab. Those phrases like get the ball rolling, in the zone, and hit the hay are gold for everyday conversations.
Totally. And the cool thing about routines is that they're personal. You can tweak yours to fit your vibe, just like Alex does. Maybe try whipping up a smoothie or taking a break to clear your head.
Exactly. It's all about finding what works for you. So listeners, we challenge you to use at least one phrase from today in your next conversation. Maybe tell a friend you're swamped or just kicking back.
And if you loved this episode, share it with a friend who's learning English. Keep practicing, keep leaping, and we'll catch you next time on the English Podcast 365.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Take it easy and have an awesome, balanced day.
Peace out.